Okay, I guess some missions overlap and some don't. So where would I find it? Oh wow, more metal fingers.
Toxic protection falling.
Alright, so I could hop off this platform and try to stick the landing, but it's not exactly the safest thing to do. Talked to a couple of Korvax and bone up on my vocabulary. It's not telling me what exactly I learned. Nothing here, nothing out there. I am going to climb down this ladder. There actually is something here. Glad I can reach my starship from so far away. I think that's what the teleporter thing is. And both of my... Yeah, see, it's teleporting stuff. So let me see, I'm gonna take the selenium, put it here. Grab the gold, that's what those fingers had last time. Wonder if they have the same this time. Need the ammonia. Not necessarily the pure ferrite though, not right now. And I'll go pick up more ammonia and possibly more copper in a bit, but... Where were they? Oh, and there's the planetary archive right there. Oh, they're down there! Ah, that makes sense. Well, anyway, fingers ho! Mining beam. When that runs out, I gotta fill it back up. Oop. Recharge this. Ooh, I can use phosphorus? Didn't know that.
Technology recharge.
Finally out of condensed carbon, so I'm gonna have to use regular carbon. Okay, so apparently I can pick them off from far away, but I guess the closer I am, the stronger the beam is. Here I am regularly a hurricane. Okay, here we go. So it seems that there aren't any other kind of metal fingers other than gold ones and uranium ones. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I don't want to leave this thing running too long. Just in case this thing overheats and gets incapacitated.
Toxic protection falling.
On the one hand, I'm making gold and uranium hand over fist here. On the other hand, what am I going to do with it all? Alright, so when I'm finished with these fingers, I'm going to scout around for some ammonia and some copper. Putting off doing that, especially with copper. And then, maybe I could try summoning my ship. And I can do that. The question is, how far away do you have to be? Or how far away can you be? Where's that last finger? Ah. Well, this is certainly an unusual place for a finger, isn't it? Then again, maybe not so much, because you've heard of deposits embedded in other deposits. I mean, gold itself has a material that's embedded in its quartz. You'll find gold deposits in lumps of quartz. I forget what the actual geological term for that is offhand. There we go. I'll refill that with the oxygen I have. Ammonia. We'll grab some dihydrogen along the way. I wonder if it's more valuable just to keep the crystal fragments as crystal fragments. What am I firing at? Oh my goodness, I'm firing at the rock I'm standing on, no wonder. I might as well finish it. may seem weird to me collecting all this sodium nitrate, but I needed it for drop pods. I may need it for drop pods again. And there's the ammonia deposits. There's a bit of junk here, but I don't know if I can afford the space. There's another ammonia deposit. There's two of them right by each other. So if this one is enough, though, I'll probably go after the other one too. There's a mallet stone up there. I might stop by that.
Toxic protection. 40. Navigational data received.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. For a second, I thought I'd lost that other ammonia deposit. Where's the secure depot? Oh, it's kind of far away. But I said I'd find copper.
Toxic protection. 40. Technology recharge.
All right.
Toxic protection. 40.
All right. Let's find ourselves some copper, shall we? It's cobalt. ammonia. The ammonia deposit I just left. More cobalt? Ah, here we go. Okay, mark this thing. Why does it keep disappearing on me? Ah, here we go. I knew I said I was going to use a knowledge stone, but I have more urgent business, and it's just easier to ask an alien. I mean, they're all too willing to help you learn that language. Even if they're in a nasty mood like so many Vy'keen are. Or at least so many of the ones I asked. Now, as far as practicing language skills, that is a riskier maneuver. I'm afraid I might accidentally insult somebody. I can say the word for help to a Vy'keen, and he's like, "Gah, offensive, don't need help. Help, not from aliens." Or, wait, no, they call me interloper. And the Korvax call me Traveler. The Gek, I don't know what they call me, come to think of it. I don't know, I'll have to get these straight someday. We have not run into a Gek system just yet, but we've only ever explored 3. 2 Vy'keens and the Korvax we showed up in. That's... does not look like a very big copper deposit. I mean, copper's common. I know it's common. But... I don't know. Yeah, it looks like I only got about... Ooh, 489. I take that back. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can put my ship down somewhere. So I can summon vehicles and bring my ship down right here. Yeah, there it is. So now we're off to the secure depot. Leave planet's atmosphere to get there. And voila, might I add, la. I meant to go to that planetary archive. I don't know, maybe if there's one in a Vy'keen or Gek system. Okay, here you go, 250 more ammonia. And yes, I see the junk, and yes, I'm after it. I guess I don't need that health boost. Alright, let me see. Nothing up here. Alright, I'm just gonna take off and head for the space station. Suppose I could go after that fungus mold. But I think my inventory's a hair full for that anyway. I only have so many irons in a fire. Too full, never mind. I'll just put the gold and the uranium back where they were. Now it's off to the space station. Doesn't tell me how long. Ah, here we go. Tractor beam, take us home. Here we go. Okay. Then it's back to the last system to hand in those missions. I know I can do it here, but if I do it over there, the interface is a lot less wait a minute. There was something I forgot to do in this system. That's to check in with this envoy. So the guilds of mercenaries. Well, I did that though, didn't I? Yeah, this is a classic "what have you done for me lately" sort of thing. Anyway, back to the previous system. If I land in those missions, then I'll go to that envoy, because I think the missions I turned down, one of them I couldn't do, and the other one's from the Viking themselves. So I picked missions, one from each guild. In other words, after I hand in those missions, if I go to the envoy now and don't get anywhere, it's something of a logical absurdity. Unless I haven't done enough missions. Which is possible. Okay, I'm here to hand in my delicate payload mission, my unmarked stock mission, and before you interrupted me, my other delivery mission. Alright, then there's you. You've seen this, you're a member of the Explorers Guild. Okay, so I guess it's the number of missions that I've done. Still have to send that triangulation information to Artemis. But I've ranked up in the Viking hierarchy. And I'm a millionaire, 1.5 million. So let me see, where have I been? There is one unknown planet here. So there's money to be made in ancient relics. Viking gestures proudly at the database that surround them, screen after screen of geographical charts. Let me see. Well, I can exchange specific charts for navigational data. I have a planetary chart, a secure site of interest, a distress beacon, inhabited outpost, ancient artifact site, and a planetary settlement. Well, I'm going to go for one of these. Just to get my feet wet. The idea now is to dig up an artifact, sell it, and raise some money, maybe enough to buy me a spaceship. So let me see, where is the planet that's totally unknown? Looks like this is it. Oh, and would you look at those oceans? I'm running out of tritium. I think I'll have to scan some asteroids and mine them. Maybe we can buy the fuel from these stations. I don't know, I'm considering a couple of alternatives here. It's hard to see out. Well, they did say this planet was cloudy. Not exactly kidding, were they? Ah, and there's water here. So, 21 Celsius. I don't know, it's not all that hot. Ooh, now I'm making bank off these aliens. Yeah, I figured a mere 8,000 was cheap. Then again, if the alien's common, then it's not really worth the expense. Oh, and there are 16 of them here. Yeah, I doubt I'm gonna get to all of them. Because some of them, I think you saw one of them I ran across by accident. They are restricted to certain regions. Some are found in the north, some are found in the south. Some are found in caves. And as you're about to see, there are a couple that are found underwater. Oh man, more of them. Yeah, I could really clean up with the scanning business. If I had some more scanner improvements, I would be rich. And simply by doing this. Okay, so we are going to go for a nice dip in the ocean. Let's see, it's 21 Celsius. That's run that down. Divide that by 5, multiply by 9. Add 4 times 9 is 36 plus. It is not that warm out. I don't know why I was warned about this. I mean, I don't know whether you noticed this, but my life support system hasn't exactly tripped. It's not warning me about anything. Ooh, and now I'm going swimming. And there's all kinds of sea life down here. These crystals. Thing that looks like an eel or a stingray or something. Kind of hard to tell from all the way back here. And a pufferfish. How am I breathing? Oh, not too bad. I've got like an external oxygen supply, so my supplemental oxygen supply, or rather my regular one, hasn't kicked in just yet. Is this everything to see under the sea? Okay, now I'm running low. Here we go. And I have resurfaced. Shelter? So many distractions. But I haven't seen one of them, and I didn't even need a, I know you. Oh, but there's that, there's an ancient data structure over there. I'm into that too. Maybe it has drop pod coordinates. I don't know, I think I'm gonna head for that first, because it's closer. Ah, there it is. It's a much bigger one than the first one I ran into. There's a lot. So what say you? Navigation data. I keep tracking this and losing it. More navigation data. I'm gonna point out when I get something that isn't navigation data. Ooh. Poison plants. And that's the shelter. They're right by each other the whole time. Okay, fellas, yours truly is just holding down the E key at this point. And that looks like it's all of them. Okay, yeah, next time, maybe I'll get some sunglasses. Grab this research specimen. Ah, stock transfer. Free money for you and me. For me and me. And while I'm here, I'm gonna plot myself a nice route. There's an alien artifact nearby. It's not an ancient ruin, though. And it's 2 hours from... Whoa. Centipede in the sky or something. Okay, that was weird. More nanites. Just seems to be this thing. It's more buried technology. You know what? I'll just grab this anyway. So 204 units is out of range. Less than 200 still out of range. $125, we're in business. Oh, look at that. Drop pod coordinate data. Yes, sir. I had no idea I had so little carbon. So, you know, we're like 2 hours away, so I'm going to take off and put back down. Apparently we're headed to an ancient plaque. I think we've seen one of these before. Right in the very beginning. You know, is it first, is it last, is it you or me? It's not going to take too long to get there. So I suppose I can hold down the shift key for a handful of seconds. Problem is I can't get below the atmosphere or else I'll slow down too much. But if I get above the atmosphere and go too fast, I'll overfly the darn thing. I suppose all told I'd rather use the pulse engine, but I can't really afford the tritium right now. Alright, here we are. An ancient plaque made out of the same, I guess you'd call it stone, metallic stone. All the others are. The Emperor Domination civilization was once absorbed by this strange marker. The story of the Vikings somehow spills out in the language of my own people. The noble travelers will be spared. Their journey through the cosmos shall not be thwarted, so it is decreed. The will of Hurt commands it. The Viking shall honor the judgment and belief of the ancients. Well, this sounds like a job for knowledge of the past. How far away? Okay, that's far. That's really far. Well, as I said before, we're not going to get to all the aliens here. But if you take a look at what we have already, 1.7 million. Well, I might as well use the drop pod data over there, where the model is specified. There's an ancient ruin, and maybe it's nearby that hollow terminus, so I can get that done too. Ooh, wait. The name of this planet reminds me. This is First Contact. It was described as tropical? Heat? I wonder what I'm going to call this thing. Maybe as an inside joke? Here we go. I think I have the meaning of toward correct. Oh, we're going back here. The ancient ruin is in that weird planet. Or rather the moon, the capped moon apparently. I suppose that makes sense.